Well, you can jump on the Buffs bandwagon. There's plenty of room. Deion has already doubled Colorado's win total from 1 year ago. The new-look Buffs are off to a rumbling start after finishing 1-11 last season. Speaking of rumbling, there was some of it earlier this week on the Colorado State campus coming from Rams head coach Jay Norvell.
You know, we had to do a bunch of ESPN videos, and it was great. I loved it. But our kids came out of those videos really with a chip on their shoulder. They're tired of all that stuff. They really are tired of it. And I sat on with ESPN today, and I don't care if they hear it in Boulder. I told them I took my hat off and I took my glasses off, and I said, when I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and my glasses off. That's what my mother taught me. So, you know, they're not going to like us no matter what we say or do. It doesn't matter, okay? So let's go up there and play.
Yes, sir. I'm minding my own business, watching some film, trying to get ready, trying to get out here and be the best coach I can be. And I look up and I read some bull junk that Deion said about us.
Talk to us.
Once again,
talk to us.
Why would you want to talk about us when we don't talk about nobody? All we do is go out here, work our butts up, and do our job on Saturday.
Yes,
but when they give us ammunition, they done messed around and made it what? It was just going to be a good game.
And made it.
They done messed around and made it.
Now
It was going to be a great test, a battle of Colorado, but they done messed around and made it.
A Rocky Mountain showdown indeed. Welcome to CBS Sports HQ college football analyst Barrett Sallee. Hold on a second. Jay Norvell, what are we doing? Why are you giving Deion more motivation? What are we doing, Barrett?
See, you're asking me. You think I'm a grown-up. See, that's the assumption here. I am not a grown-up. See, I have a conspiracy theory, Hakeem. Well, that's true. I have a conspiracy theory. This is all about hype. It's staged. It's to get more eyes on the Rocky Mountain Showdown. They hadn't played this game since 2019, and this game has a tendency to get extremely weird. I'm talking extremely weird. So, look, those of us on the East Coast, right, we have to go out there and watch the game. It's our job, so we love it. But these grown-ups on the East Coast, they're going to look at this and say, okay, by about 11 o'clock, I'm out. Now you're not. And I appreciate Deion Sanders popularizing the word bull junk, because I'm using that in basically everything I say from here on out. It's fine. Look, Colorado State's the underdog. They know it. I do think, though, that Deion, you give him a little bit of a nibble, he takes the whole bait. And good for him. I love it. It's great to have this rivalry back in the spotlight. I absolutely love it.
I'm not going to lie here. I listened to everything you said, but these are polarized, so it's a little tough reading or looking at you as well. It's a little wild here. Colorado and Colorado State renewing pleasantries for the first time since 2019. I mean, they haven't met in 4 years. Coach Prime and the Buffs are 23.5-point home favorites against Norvell and the Rams. I feel like you could lay like 30 with Colorado. You know the statements like it's Colorado by 1 million? This feels like Colorado by 1 million.
I disagree, man. I think Colorado State's going to have some fun with this. It's 23.5, right? You're not going to tell me that Colorado State's not going to keep it.
They're going to run up the score. Deion gave his kids sunglasses this week, the same ones he's wearing. I don't have them.
But they're not that expensive. They're not that expensive.
Okay, that's still, but like he's playing into it. Like I'm gonna put my sunglasses back on because I'm gonna go all in on this, just like I'm all in on Colorado. I might go alternate spread, 29.5.
Ooh.
Maybe why not?
That's risky. I'm not going to get into that bull junk.
Yeah, that is bull junk. Let's keep using that as well. You're right. That is pretty good line.
Absolutely. I'm going to take Colorado State. At this point, it's hard not to trust Shedeur Sanders. I get it. But emotion plays a lot into this. And I believe Jay Norvell really is going to have his group. Like, we don't know anything about Colorado State. Play one game. Now, granted, it did not go well against Washington State. But just because it's not 30, like you said, and you can cash a Colorado State ticket losing by 3 touchdowns, I'm in. I don't love it. Like, I actually wouldn't go bet it, not even with your money because we're friends. Yeah. But I think Colorado State's going to make it relatively close.
I just love what this is doing for college football. because you're right.
Absolutely.
And look, maybe you can have the theory that maybe they got together and Deion said, hey, Jay, can you kind of like drum up this rivalry a little bit, because Colorado State and Colorado ain't Alabama and Auburn. It's not Ohio State and Michigan. Can we drum this up a little bit? Like, you take a jab at me. I'll give my kids some sunglasses. I'll give you a little money. Like, right, there could, like, I don't doubt that.
Well, and look, I mean, we're all talking about Colorado, right? Like, Deion has got the spotlight, and I get it. He deserves it. But you need an interstate rival, right? You need an interstate rival because it matters to everybody in the state. It's not just this buzz about Colorado. Don't you want to drum up some hate between both sides?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it happened. I'm not saying, this is exactly how it went down. It wouldn't surprise me, though. I mean, look, maybe it wasn't spoken. Maybe Jay Norvell was like, you know what? Let's get down and dirty a little bit. We're 23.5-point favorites. We might as well have some fun with it. The kids are motivated anyway. So why not motivate them a little further? Although the hat and glasses thing, the sunglasses thing I get because you're inside. The hat, like, I don't have, like, I'm losing some.
I'm worried about messing up my hair.
I'm losing some. Yeah, like, this is not normal for me. Like, I can't wear a hat on camera because they don't tell me. They tell me I can't. But every other time I do.
Well,
so
that's a little
aggressive.
This would be the disrespectful look. Like, this would be the disrespectful look if you were talking to the grown-ups.
I like it.
Right? But like, let's get down. Let's have some fun. Like, this is college football. It's like, But
that's how the kids wear it.
It's the Rocky Mountain Showdown. Let's have the total go way over the total. Let's have the points just go way over the total. Let's have Colorado just score, 62. Let's go.
I'm with it. But the look you have right now, like the Utes like that. Like my cousin Vinny, the two Utes.
I mean, this is popularized by, one of my favorite athletes of all time, Ken Griffey Jr. So he knows a little thing about swag, just like Coach Prime.
Yes, he does.
So
that is
true. I'm all for the fun. That's what we want. So let's go.
Sports are fun.
They are.
Let's not forget about sports are supposed to be fun.
That's why we like the beef, though, right? Like, because then everybody's like, oh, why would you do that? Why? But no, the beef is fun. We want
exactly, and neither one of them are really mad about it. Like, it's not they're not going back to their offices and I gotta kill that Jay. No, they're having fun. Like, it's one thing to like actually take it personally, but they're not taking it personally. They're just having some nice jabs back and forth. What's wrong with that?
Appreciate tip of the cap to you for having fun with this segment. Appreciate you, Barrett. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, I'm gonna take the hat, the glass off, so I can read this. Colorado's won 5 straight in the series, and the last 4 wins have been by 14-plus points. 23.5-point favorites on Saturday. I like the Buffs to run up the score. Do you believe now?